Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video, I'm gonna answer a few of your questions yang kamu tanyakan through my Instagram story. I'm just gonna answer a few questions, and some of the questions yang bunyinya sama, I'm just gonna combine them. If misalnya your question doesn't get through to this video, I'm sorry. Maybe some of that question I've already covered arah my weight loss journey. If you haven't watched that video, then I would suggest you to watch it. I will put a link somewhere di dalam description box below. Just check the description box below. You might miss out a few information that I might left down there. Whoa, that's what she said. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into the video. How's your meal plan? Yang my weight loss journey 12 kilo ata. I mentioned in that video I don't do any diet at all. But for the next video, for the part 2, I did do a bunch of meal plans. So I'm gonna cover that nanti lah on the part 2 video. What do you mostly eat and avoid? I don't control my food, like I mentioned. But what I do try to avoid is makan sebelum tidur. Like I would give a window about 4 jam sebelum aku tidur. Aku make sure aku na makan within that 4 hours. I'm already skinny, but I want to get in shape. Being skinny and in shape is actually different. I would suggest to go for lifting. Go for weight training, because weight training is really good in terms of trying to shape your body by using your muscles. So if you know how to target which muscle area you want to target. So like for me, I like to target our shoulder knee because genetically I don't have that nice rounded shoulder, so I have to work extra hard to get that by working out my muscle. How to deal with emotional eatings and cravings. Oh, I've been through this. So try to fill yourself with some other activities, because if you constantly sit down, macam tadi buat, your mind will automatically like, oh, ada minuman, I want to drink it. You know, it kind of feels macam kamu tu boring. Try to fill your time with a lot of activities. It will help you to distract yourself from thinking about food. Back then, that's how I was dulu. Dan aku selalu berkurang di bilik kan dulu tu. I have nothing to do, so I just keep on binge eating, and that's actually pretty bad. Even though kamu binge eating itu sedikit, you're actually building the fats inside you without you noticing it. So yeah, get up, make sure you move around, find something to do. What else you gain after 12 kg? Example, body figure. After that 12 kg loss, I do gain my figure back, but it's not like nicely sculpted. I would say masih ada lemak itu, even my belly masih ada the fat, especially around lower belly itu. My skin is still under, but I managed to remove that after I did strict diet. I will cover that nanti lah on the part 2. Thumbs and leaner legs. Okay, masing-masing lain lah di mana lemak kamu berkumpul di badan kamu. But for me, most of my lemak berkumpul di sini, my belly, my back, and paha especially. Seluarku selalu tatas, arah tatang atau you know, arah thigh gap. It's not that I have anything against thigh gap on myself. I don't like it. The reason why aku work on my thigh gaps is because aku na gusto ko tatas. Rusak sudah wala tapat tatang ato. This video will cover the part 2 again. Basta ako pagkita wala ni parang kamu lihat part 2 too, right? What keep you going and what inspires you to lose weight? To be honest, sebenarnya I don't have any intention to lose weight well. During that period of 12 kg loss itu, I was actually in unstable mental state, I would say. By doing those workout, it helps me not to think about it. That's what keeps me going lah. What inspires me to lose weight? Cholesterol ko. I was given an option whether I work out or I go on pills how to work out. I'd never opened up about this, but I am on Xanax, and if you don't know what that is, since aku can admit that though, I'm always concerned about my health issues. Like, I don't want to die. I don't want to make my dad cry again, because I know he values me a lot. I don't like talking about this. It makes my voice shake, so I don't want to make him cry again. That's why I just want to stay alive and healthy. If I could at least stop consuming Xanax, try to lower my cholesterol, then my health would have been better. Health issue is also one of my inspirations to get myself into this. And also my mom, because my mom is pretty active. She inspires me a lot too. Motivation block to be fit and healthy. This advice on overcoming the block. At some point, I came to this job. Sometimes when you look at people doing workout, it actually encourages you to do this. It makes you feel like, oh, I want to do that too. It looks fun. Try to look at a bunch of workout videos. Watch it every day before you sleep, after you wake up in the morning. It will boost your motivation trying to do that too. Try to take pictures every week of your progress. The reason why you wanted to take picture of yourself, jangan edit, be honest to yourself. Just keep that pictures to yourself. When I come to that motivational block, I look back to the first picture I've ever taken compared to the recent picture that I've taken. Having a picture can help you, you know, keep track of your progress jua. At the same time, it can help to motivate you jua. Nanti at some point you will come up to this block. If tiga-tiga ni kamu cuba jua, still you have that mental block, then go back to why you even started this whole thing in the first place. How to lose weight and consistent. Plus, I'm in a fast food industry, 65 kg in the past, now 79 kg. Okay, I've worked in the fast food industry juga. So working in the fast food industry payah lah, because if you're a full-timer, I'm not sure if you punya full-timer ini provide you lunch. Back during my days, working full-timer around that restaurant, we get to have free pizza for our lunch sama dinner. So yeah, it's actually quite hard to avoid this, but try to bring your own lunch. Try to learn about food prep, apa makanan yang you should control. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. Motivation to commit and how to deal with your muscle pain to keep working out. Muscle pain ini, I would address it as mambang lah. Masa ako while hiking itu, of course, the pain was like unimaginable. After your workout, your muscle is still panas kan, so go home and try to put an ice on it or mandi air sanjo. Misalnya the next day mambang, before you kamu start workout, try to apply cream apa tuh yang you know for the muscle thing or the spray one yang panas itu. Aku pakai yoko-yoko pulang. If you know what yoko-yoko is, yeah, I would apply that before aku naik bukit. That's what I've been doing lah, the aftercare of my muscles after working out. Kalau muscle kamu mambang, macam kamu rasa demotivated terus kan even workout. Trust me, if you keep going, bergerak saja. Even though sakit arah misalnya paha kamu tuh sakit, gerakkan saja. Kira warm that muscle balik lah. The more you move, the more your muscles going to get warm up. That's why we have warm up session every time Penny can start workout. In case some of us might have that, you know, spasm, I would say for the actual workout, you won't feel as much pain as it was before. Pasal mambang itu, just let it be. Keep going saja. Once you get into your routine, a few days later, kalau kamu makan, inshallah the mambangness it will go away. Itu anong awal-awal saja because your muscle probably terkajut ke deh. Workout yeah. So don't worry about it. Down to last question, how to lose fat in short time. Ane sebenarnya it depends on individual masing-masing. Pasal different people have different amount of adipose tissue, different disperse of adipose tissue. If you don't know what that is, you can Google that. Basically, those adipose tissue, it has something to do with fats lah. If misalnya for me, I think I have a lot of adipose tissue around here because my fat tends to build up more around sini. There's actually a treatment about this adipose tissue, but I'm not sure if it's a success pindah. You can remove your adipose tissue by killing it, but I'm not sure the long-term side effect of that. Different orang ada different way of losing weight. For me, ako anong mudah ko palo, so I guess I consider myself as lucky. Sorry, my camera just died on me. Tips kan really buang lemak in a short amount of time is control makan. Bukannya control makan as in belapar, no. Choose your food wisely lah. What you should eat more, what you should avoid. Try to avoid yang berminyak, try to avoid yang bergula. You don't just need to work out, you also need to control kamu punya pemakanan. If you're the type yang badan kamu mudah retain air, then try to avoid anything with salt. Yeah, I think that is all for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And sorry if some of your question doesn't make through to this video, but I just wanted to clarify. Losing fat sama getting lean hindi sama, okay? Getting in shape hindi sama. Losing fat is just kamu bakar lemak kamu. It doesn't mean kamu bakar lemak kamu terus dapat this nice body shape. No, you have to work it out. Because time tani berisi, the excess skin masih sanawa, masih lander. So you have to work that out too. Also, sometimes kalau kamu bakar lemak pun, indah fully semua lemak itu kena. You might need more assistance with isolation workout. I will cover lagi in part 2 of my workout journey where aku buang specifically arah lemak bawah perut itu lah. Areas na paling payah banarkan buang, especially for women. So yeah, be sure to wait for my part 2 video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.